Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 was released 1 year after the hugely popular Underground 2. It is set in Rockport City during the day. This is something players wanted. The game is focused on three things: race wins, milestones achieved, and bounty. Milestones are things like lose the police within a certain time, have a pursuit last longer than a certain time, hit a certain amount of cops, cause a certain amount of damage to the state, get a certain amount of bounty, or avoid a certain amount of roadblocks or spike strips. Bounty was a number that kept going up. You earned bounty in pursuits by taking out cops using pursuit breakers or your car, and how long you lasted in a pursuit. Once you had met these requirements, you could race against members of the Blacklist. The Blacklist consisted of 15 drivers who were wanted by the police. When the game starts, Razor is number 15 on the Blacklist and you are a nobody in the BMW M3 GTR, which would go on to become one of the most iconic cars in the franchise. You lose the car when Razor sabotages the M3 GTR by causing an oil leak, as he knows it is faster than his Mustang. Once he wins the pink slip to the M3 GTR, he uses it to get to number 1 on the Blacklist by upgrading its performance and fixing the oil leak. Once you earn the car back from Razor, you can only change the car's colour or design. You can also put Junkman parts in if you have them. Junkman parts are tokens that you can choose to take from the Blacklist races. The tokens are earned by beating Blacklist races. The first 3 tokens give you a chance of earning the pink slip to your opponent's car, a get out of jail free card, an impound marker, and cash. The final 3 tokens give you a chance at a unique performance part, customization, paint job, or vinyl wrap. You can only choose 2 tokens and they are all hidden behind the 6 tokens, so you never know what you are going to get. Do you take a Junkman part but only have 1 shot at your opponent's car? Or do you take 2 regular tokens so you have a 2 in 3 chance of getting your opponent's car? These dilemmas plagued me as I played the game, as I had no clue which was the better option. However, online guides exist, so if you want your opponent's car, then you can Google a guide which will tell you where the pink slip is if you want to be sneaky and collect all the Blacklist racers' cars. There were new race types introduced in this game as well. Drift events and Speedcross made way for toll booth and speed trap. Toll booth events are basically time trials where you have to drive through a toll booth before the time expires. Speed trap events are where you had to go past the speed camera as fast as possible. If you did not cross the line first, it didn't matter because your combined miles per hour through all of the speed traps would decrease by 10 miles per hour over every second you hadn't crossed the line. That doesn't sound like much, but every mile per hour could be the difference between winning and losing. Black Box followed this game up with a sequel, Need for Speed Carbon.